naval battle goes against us. The Allied destroyers are closing in on our U-boats.
Yes, obviously foolish.
What about our secret weapons? We can destroy the Allied fleet and save our U-boats from destruction.
You know your orders. Those weapons are to destroy all Allied capitals. They're not to be wasted on a few insignificant ships.
We may not get a chance to use them if we are destroyed also.
We shall not be destroyed. We shall use those weapons. If it takes 1,000 years, we will use them.
There's something out there.
How do you read its location?
Well, it's 2 miles ahead, sir. It's 10 degrees port and a depth of about 380 feet.
What do the charts say?
Nothing. At this location, the bottom's relatively smooth.
Oh, that screen's acting up over something. You better take us down for a look.
All right. 10 degrees down, Bubble. Come to bearing 270. There it is, Lee. It's big enough to be a sunken cruiser hidden under a mountain of moss.
But it's the wrong shape.
Skipper, we're getting a strange sound on the magnification hydrophone.
Give us more volume. It's coming from that mound.
How could it? That thing looks like it dates from the year 1.
There's something or someone in there. Sounds like human heartbeats, doesn't it? Mines. Maneuvering. Reverse engines. All back full. All back full.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Damage control, report.
Damage control I. The main generators are out. We'll be on auxiliary lighting for approximately 6 hours.
What hit us?
It must have been a mine. The mine detector alarm sounded just before the explosion.
A mine in these waters? At this depth?
I know it doesn't make much sense, Admiral, but neither does that mound out there.
What do you make of that?
I don't know. The magnification in the hydrophone was bringing us a strange sound, like the beating of a man's heart. We were just going down for a closer look and the explosion hit.
Sir, it's damaged. It'll take about an hour to repair.
What do you think?
Well, that seaweed-covered mound out there, you know we have to take a look.
Over here.
The air's all right. It's a little musty, but it's breathable.
Those things haven't been around since World War II, sir.
He hasn't been here that long. As a matter of fact,
Gentlemen, will you raise your hands, please? Come. You are prisoners of the Third Reich. Heil Hitler.
Any word from Lee and Kowalski?
Not a word, sir. Not since they entered that mound out there.
We should have had a report some time ago.
Should I send out another diving team after him?
No, that's too risky. Give them another 5 minutes. If you haven't heard from them, send out a detail in the flying sub.
All right, sir.
Well, I'm waiting for an answer. How did you get in here? Where do you come from? Just who are you?
I was wondering the same thing about you. Why the costume? Where'd you get that phony swastika? That went out of style over 30 years ago.
I wouldn't advise that. Unless you would rather die now than later.
Now look, you may be enjoying this little masquerade, but we're not.
Masquerade? One more insult like that and you'll be shot where you stand. Come on. The information.
Until I know who you are, I'm telling you nothing. Now, right now, I'd say...
It's the gas taking over again. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
This is Crane to Seaview. We need help over here. Do you read us? Over.
Oh, what kind of help? What's your trouble?
I'm not sure yet. All I know is we have 2 men here who are still fighting World War II. Send the diving bell down and we'll bring them aboard.
I sure don't get this one, Skipper. I'd say they're playing some kind of Halloween games, but this stuff looks real to me.
It is, Chief. It seems to be some kind of a weapons lab, though most of it's been out of date for over 30 years.
And what about those characters?
Well, we'll find out more about them aboard Seaview. Meanwhile, let's get some samples of this equipment to show the Admiral, all right?
Aye, sir.
What do you think, Doc?
Both of these men are obviously sleeping under the influence of some sort of drug. But everything I've tried so...
So you are an American admiral. Is that right?
That's right.
Oh, that's very interesting. I must be on some sort of a vessel. This is Naval Sick Bay, isn't it?
Correct. Now, don't you think it's about time that you identified yourself?
Admiral Baron Gustav von Neuberg.
Baron, my name's Nelson. This is Captain Crane.
Nelson? I don't believe I've ever heard of you.
All right. Now, where do you come from, and what were you doing in that weapons laboratory at the bottom of the sea?
I believe you have me at a disadvantage, Admiral. I do not know where I am. I do not know who you are, and I shall withhold any information until my aide is awakened. Then we can consult.
Well, see what you can do for them, Doc, and I'll talk to you later, Admiral, after I've had a chance to fully investigate your weapons lab.
Please, be my guest. But I think you will require my help to do a thorough job.
Well, if I do, I'm sure you'll be happy to cooperate.
Of course, of course. Anytime.
Doc, I've had the Master of Arms postcards outside sickbay. Let me know the condition of these men in 15 minutes. I'll be in the control room.
Right.
British Admiralty coming through, sir.
Oh, thanks. All right, this is Nelson. Go ahead.
In response to your request concerning Admiral Gustav von Neuberg, we have the following information. During World War II, he was Germany's chief naval research scientist.
Well, how old was he at that time?
49.
Is he still alive?
Don't know, sir. Hasn't been heard from since 44. If he were alive now, though, he'd be well up in his 80s.
All right, thanks for the report. Over and out.
You don't really think this von Neuberg's the same man, do you?
Anything's possible, Lee.
But he's not more than 49 now.
Yeah, I know. Missile room, prepare the diving bell for return descent to that weapons lab.
Aye, aye, sir.
I want to find out if there might be any other secret weapons there aside from the gas you brought aboard.
I'd still like to know how this could be the same von Neuberg 35 years later and not have aged one day.
Well, it might be possible if he were in a state of suspended animation.
Oh, come on.
Well, I only said it might be possible.
SSRNC view. So this is the vessel we are aboard.
That's right.
Nein, my lieber Doctor, that is not right. No submarine such as this could possibly exist. Oh, yes. In imagination, perhaps, or some designer's dream. But in reality, no.
Well, that's very interesting. Inasmuch as you're aboard her right now.
I do not know where I am. I only know that I and my aide are being held here as prisoners of war against our will.
You're a prisoner only if you make it necessary for the Admiral to hold you. If you told him who you really are and what you're doing here, I think you'd find him a very reasonable man.
I have already explained who I am. As a prisoner of war, I'm not required to amplify more fully. How do you expect me to cooperate with you when you lie to me? Not even the most advanced of the Führer's U-boats can boast of anything like this. The control system, the missile firing apparatus. Well, I presume you lie to me for some purpose of your own.
Now look, von Neuberg, either you're deliberately lying yourself or you actually believe you're...
Excellent, Frederick, excellent. Ausgezeichnet. Now, let's see if we can find some weapons to get us out of here.
If we are prisoners aboard some kind of submarine.
We are, Frederick, we are. And if that diagram is only half correct, the Allies have a weapon here that could destroy the fatherland. And that's what we have to prevent.
The Unterwasser laboratory. If they go down there, learn what its secret really is.
The Admiral is already on his way down there. But the only thing he will find is death.
Look at that date, sir. 1944. That was during World War II.
But that inscription is not the only thing that's been around here since then.
You mean, those Nazis we found down here?
I'm not sure who they are.
Well, maybe they're kidding about all this. Maybe they're a couple of skin divers who accidentally came across this land.
No. The only thing I am sure of is they were here for some purpose. We'd better find out what that purpose was. Hey, Chief, I saw a crowbar there. Bring it over to me, will you?
Aye, sir.
Anesthetic. Get me some towels. There'll be guards outside. The man who calls himself a captain had them posted.
How many have thou?
Oh, I don't know. 2, 3, or more. What difference does it make? Whatever the odds, we shall take them. Are you ready?
Seaview calling Nelson. Seaview to Nelson. Come in, please. Seaview to Nelson. Can you hear me, Admiral? What's going on down there? Do you read me?
No luck?
No, I can't get a reply.
Shall I send some divers down?
No, not yet. It might be booby-trapped. Maybe we can get those phony Nazis to tell us. Control room to sick bay. Control room to sick bay. Come in, Doc. Over. Doc, this is the captain. Do you hear me? Chip, take the con. Keep trying to raise the Admiral. I want to see what's wrong in the sick bay.
Seaview to Nelson. Seaview to Nelson. Come in, please. Over.
Weapons and grenades, enough to put this craft out of action for months.
Shall we do it?
No, the High Command may want this ship intact. Lock the door. Take care of them for a while. Look at all this foliage. Look at those silos. They're much more advanced than I thought.
Perhaps I could destroy them, Hitler.
No hurry. We may want them for our own purpose when we take over this submarine. Look, come here. They didn't suspect what a favor they did us when they brought these aboard. The escape hatch. Diving suits. All the diving gear, the tanks, the communication devices. Very good. Fröhlich, you stay here, hidden, while I go to the laboratory. Then we'll see who shall be destroyed. The Third Reich or the entire Allied homelands.
With that plan of the sea view, von Neuberg could find his way anywhere around this ship.
I'm sorry, Skipper. I had no idea they'd try anything like this.
Well, it's not your fault, Doc. Chip, von Neuberg and Froelich have escaped from the sick bay. They're armed and dangerous. Now find them and put them in the brig.
Aye, sir.
How are they?
Well, the anesthetic knocked them out, but they're okay.
Good.
Captain, this is Patterson. Could you come down to the missile room, sir? We've been under armed attack and we need medical help.
I'll be right there. Come on, Doc.
There's equipment missing, Skipper. I'd swear to that.
If they've left the ship, there's only one place they'd be hiding.
The underwater lab?
That's right. Chip?
Aye, aye.
Any word on von Neuberg?
Haven't spotted him yet, sir. Patrols are still out searching.
What about Admiral Nelson?
Still no contact, sir.
All right. I want 5 men for a boarding party detail. Von Neuberg may have gone back to the underwater lab.
Aye, aye.
Patterson.
Yes, sir.
Get all the underwater gear ready, including mine. I'll be going along. I'll get whatever explosives we might need.
Aye, sir.
What shall we do now, Herr Baron? I must get out of here. Get that sailor.
Come and get it, fellas. Wait a minute.
The gas, use it.
Hit the deck!
Come on, help me. I'm getting out of here. In the meantime, you go back to the armory. Now, lay some kind of a powder train of explosives to the control system of the submarine. Explode it and destroy it.
Dead. Hi, Rob.
Now hear this. This is the captain. All search details looking for the German prisoners lay aft immediately to Corridor B Armory Section. Corridor B Armory Section. got reason to believe that the men we're looking for have broken in there and attacked the master-at-arms.
All right, you're the skipper. Let's go.
That's what happened. Some kind of a knockout gas. Well, must be something pretty important behind that wall when it's protected like this.
There is indeed, gentlemen. Oh, will you please unhook your belts and throw your pistols on the floor? Come. Thank you. Behind that wall are all the weapons that are going to destroy your homeland.
Oh, you gotta be joking. There's nothing down here in this history museum to hurt anybody. Right, sir?
I suppose we let the Baron answer that one, Chief.
Of course. I'd be delighted. There they are. These are the weapons, loaded with a new kind of explosive, more powerful than ever before. They are aimed at Paris, London, Moscow, and Washington. I have returned to activate them. The action is irreversible. At exactly 1800 hours tonight, all your major capital cities will be totally destroyed. Heil Hitler! So, meine Herren, now you know the secret of our Reichsdeutsches Unterwasserlaboratorium Nummer 1.
All right, you've taken us prisoner, Baron. Now, how will you date that entry in your log?
April 1, 1945.
April 1st, 1945. You know, people can sometimes lose a day or two, but 35 years.
April, I don't think your chief petty officer realizes the seriousness of the situation. I will have no more of his stupid jokes.
Well, he's not joking, Baron. This happens to be October 3rd. The year is 1980. And the war you're talking about finished 35 years ago.
You insult my intelligence, Admiral. Are you saying that I, Admiral von Neuberg, am now 85 years old?
Are you?
Do I look it?
I asked, are you?
You are either a fool or a madman. We are still fighting the war. It is still the year 1945. And before the night is through, the Third Reich will indeed rule the world.
Try that door. Where'd you get you, Skipper?
I just nicked my side. I'm all right.
Oh, you will be after we get you to sick bay.
All right, now inform Mr. Morton.
I will, sir, but first let me get you to sick bay.
I tell you I'm all right. Now tell Mr. Morton.
All right, sir.
General quarters, general quarters. I want maneuvering controls, quarter D on full red alert security. Damage control. Rig for possible explosion in hull sections 38 and 39. Secure all watertight hatches and passageways in that same area.
Aye, sir.
Where's the skipper now?
I left him in the quarters, sir. But I hope he's made his way to the sick bay.
Get down there with him and make sure he goes. Tell him from me that as acting commander of this vessel, that's an order.
Aye, sir.
This is Oberleutnant Freilich. Auf der Führer's Erster Mecklenburger Schuhstaffel. I'm addressing myself to the commanding officer of this vessel. Will you please get on the communication system to speak to me?
This is Commander Morton.
Ah, you are the commanding officer?
I'm senior in command at this moment, yes. What do you want, Freilich?
A very simple thing, Commander. Unless I receive unconditional surrender of this vessel and all aboard her, I shall blow this submarine apart. You have 10 minutes to give me your word. Unconditional surrender or death?
Those cylinders contain a special kind of nerve gas we've developed, killing everything within a 100-mile radius. They're going to be launched together with the explosives.
Don't have to look at these things like he says, sir. I mean, the way I see it, the two of us and one of him, and if we work it right, we...
I wouldn't advise any kind of violence.
Oh, he's right, Chief. The gun gives the odds to him.
Well, odds or not, I'd still like to take a crack at it.
I want those cylinders to be placed in the missiles before they fire. You will do as I tell you.
You'd better do as he says, Chief. An infield hit can get a run across, but a strikeout doesn't help anybody.
I guess you're right, sir.
Admiral, that's a rather curious comment. Infield hit, strike out. What does that mean?
Well, that's just an American colloquialism, like stitch in time.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, we're not out of here yet. We gotta disarm those missiles.
They sure built themselves a pretty good hunk of intercontinental ballistic missile.
Yeah, I knew they were working on them, but didn't know they'd gotten this far. Well, let's see what we can do about pulling their teeth.
Aye, sir.
You should be in sick bay, Lee.
Not with the sea view about to be destroyed. You gonna blow the door in Russian?
It's either that or unconditional surrender.
What about the gas through the ventilating ducts?
Revitalization monitor shows he's closed off the ducts. He beat us to it on that count.
This is Oberleutnant Freilich. You have only 50 seconds remaining to make your decision. What is it going to be?
We'll go ahead with it.
Prepare to ignite. Freilich, this is Commander Morton. We'll wait our full time before giving you a verbal decision.
Ignite. All right, get ready.
Your time is up. I am making the decision for you.
I told you, at exactly 1800 hours, the Third Reich will take over the world. The hour of our glory has arrived. The missiles are ready for firing. Zu unserem Führer! Sieg heil!
Missiles! Missiles?
It's too late. Your missiles didn't go, they backfired.
The missiles didn't fire.
No, and this installation is filling with water. And we've got to get out.
Get out? Why? It's all over. The war is lost.
The war was lost 35 years ago. Now save your life, man. Let's get out of here.
Get out of here, why? There's nothing left for me here. Lost hope for the Third Reich. It's gone up in smoke.
There's a new life, a new world waiting outside. Let's get back to the Seaview. Forget all this.
Seaview? Get back to the Seaview? Ja. Natürlich. Ja, you're right. There's still hope. There's still another world outside.
There's not going to be anything left if you don't start moving. Untie these ropes. Let's try to get back to Seaview.
Yes, yes, of course. We shall yet escape. The Seaview shall save us all. Come here.
Full rise on all planes. Blow all ballast tanks. Damage control parties lay down the corridor D on the double. Get in there and see what's happened to the men. If Froelic's still alive, get him. Are the men all right?
Yeah. The force of the explosion was directed aft toward the diving controls.
What about Froelich?
No sign of him in there.
All right, take him to sick bay. You all right, Kowalski?
I'm all right, Skipper. It's that Nazi we have to worry about.
And do you know what happened to him?
Yes, sir. Just as we were going in, he was going out the air vent duct.
The ducts in there lead to the missile room area and then back to the air revitalization system. Continue the search. I'm going to check on the Admiral.
All right, sir.
This is the exec. Continue all search parties. Stress missile room and air revitalization areas. The man we're after is armed and dangerous. Take him. Kill him if necessary. Come on, Kowalski. We're going to try the missile room.
Right, sir.
I have to admit it, sir. It's good to be back home again.
I'd agree with you, Chief, except I didn't expect this particular welcoming committee.
What?
Ich gratuliere völlig. Monsieur Brown, it seems all is not yet lost for us.
Well, it's a temporary advantage.
It remains to be seen. How's the situation, Fröhlich?
I have damaged the maneuverability. Their missile system is ours to command.
Well, Admiral, you must admit that some advantages seem to be on our side, including the cylinder of nerve gas you were kind enough to bring back for analysis.
Well, it's hardly enough to suit your purposes.
I have only one goal: to destroy all Allied cities. I can accomplish this, here and now. Take your diving suits off. There's work to do. Come on.
What do you have in mind?
All great concepts are basically simple. I will use the Seaview missiles to blow up your cities.
Patterson, what's the latest damage control report?
We're maneuverable here, sir, but barely. Be about 30 more minutes before we're fully repaired.
Seaview to Admiral Nelson. Seaview to Nelson. Do you read me? Over. Seaview to Nelson. If you hear us, please come in. Patterson.
Yes, sir.
Lay down to the missile room on the double. I want diving gear for 5 men. I'm going down after him.
Aye, sir.
Exec to control room. There's an emergency in the missile room. Come in, please.
Patterson. What's up, Chip?
The missile room hatchway's jammed shut. Looks like Froelich got in there through the air vent.
Any communication with him?
No, sir.
Keep trying to get through. I'll get some cutting tools down to you.
Aye, aye.
Patterson, get explosives, detonators, and cutting torches down to the missile room on the double.
Aye, sir.
Missile room. This is Captain Crane. Are you down there, Froelich? Do you hear me, Froelich? I know you're there. If you hear me, just go over to a microphone and acknowledge. Froelich, this is the captain. Acknowledge.
The poor captain seems somewhat disturbed. Too bad he doesn't realize just how disturbed he should be.
You can't release that nerve gas in there. You'll kill everyone aboard.
Possibility has occurred to me. You see, with your men attempting to force their way in, I must render them harmless in order to have time to aim and activate the missiles. Froelich, go ahead.
Will you wait?
Yes, Admiral?
You're going to kill us, too. The gas will recirculate and come back in here. Now, we've got to shut off these vents if there's any chance of us staying alive when the...
The missiles! Must fire the missiles! Go! Must fire the missiles.
7x12 explosive for you, sir. I thought you might be able to get the door open with it.
We will. Let's have a hand with this.
Control room. Number 4 missile fired wild. Target unknown. Launch tracking interceptors. Repeat. Launch tracking interceptors.
Intercepts on their way. Admiral? Do you read me? Admiral?
All ready to fire, Mr. Morgan.
All right, stand back. Ready to fire.
Let it go.
He's alive. Get him to sick bay on the double.
And the chief, too. Move him out. Come on.
The intercepts are moving in. Should make contact any second.
Contact.
I just received word from medical research in Washington, Admiral. They analyzed the beakers of gas in von Neuberg's lab.
Unstable pentolytic acid base can render humans unconscious, fresh air will revive. In certain quantities and strengths, possibly capable of inducing a state of suspended animation.
Obviously, that's what must have happened to von Neuberg and Freilich. For 35 years, they remained in a state of suspended animation, which was interrupted by my arrival.
Must have been something like that. I wonder...
What's that?
Well, I was just wondering if von Neuberg and Freilich were the only ones who inhaled that gas. Or maybe there were some others...
Waiting for a future time to strike at the world again?
Yeah, possibly. I think it's time we stop fighting World War II. Now set a course for Santa Barbara.
Aye, sir.
Yes. Come in. Go ahead. This is Arctic Listening Station, XC5. Come in.
Laser beam. Laser beam.
You must have heard that. Laser beam. It's asking us to energize the laser beam.
Professor.
That's what it must have meant all these hours. I'm going to do it.
No!
Sven, this is the big breakthrough. An entity speaking from outer space.
If that's true, what does it want? Why should we energize the beam?
So it can ride down on it, come to Earth on it. We can't refuse.
We don't know what it is or what it intends to do here.
It has to be friendly. Why else would it contact us?
Don't do it. Break contact.
You can't stop me now. He's coming in.
Professor, look, the door.
The breakthrough. It's coming.
The heat. This is Arctic Listening Station XC5. We are being destroyed, attacked by heat. Send help. We need help. The heat.
It's here.
XC5. Heat. Burning heat. Help. Help.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Any luck contacting that listening station?
No, sir. I haven't been able to get through to them since that last cry for help.
Now, you're sure he said they were in trouble from heat?
Yes, sir, I'm positive.
All right, keep at it.
Aye, aye, sir. Here it is. Norwegian Space Listening Station XZ5.
That's about 150 miles from where we are right now. And practically all of it's under the Arctic ice cap.
Well, we'll have to find some open water near the station.
Well, we'd better. Prepare to dive.
Aye, sir. Prepare to dive.
Aye, sir.
Dive.
Dive, all dive.
All dive. Aye. Open water 100 feet above, sir.
Surface.
Surface. Surface.
Surface. Aye, sir.
All right, keep in contact. Any trouble, let us know at once. We'll have a backup crew ready.
Aye, sir. Let's go, Chief.
All right. They're approaching the listening station now. We should know in a few minutes what happened.
It's dead. Well, if there was heat in here, it's gone now.
Better get back to Seafield quick, sir.
Seaview, this is the skipper. Send out the snow cat. There's a man alive in here.
On its way, sir.
Skipper? ice before, but what's in there?
If I didn't know better, I'd say it was fire.
Maybe even for days, I don't know. I was convinced that we were on the edge of making contact, the big breakthrough in space research that I have been working on for over 10 years.
Listening for some sort of communication from living beings out of space, right?
Yo. At last, I was sure we were in touch with aliens when I heard the words. They came like the sound of the wind, but sometimes they were almost clear.
Words? What kind of words?
Well, they were never quite clear, rising, falling.
Nothing that really made sense.
Nothing. Until today. And then I heard it. I know I heard it. 2 words. Laser beam. It wanted me to energize the laser beam.
Did your assistant hear this too?
No. Sven heard only what he wanted to hear. He was a frightened man.
Apparently for a very good reason. He's dead, isn't he?
There is no scientific progress without sacrifice. I can't even understand how I survive. Unless it wanted me to survive.
It?
That must be the answer. All those hours of making contact and then the big breakthrough. It wants me alive. It needs my help.
What do you believe it is, Dr. Bergstrom?
I don't know. But I do know that it is an entity, an intelligence from somewhere up there. It is in touch with us through me. We must make the best of it.
It sounds as though you're convinced it's a friendly intelligence.
I am.
And yet it killed your assistant and destroyed your laboratory.
Admiral, when man goes to the stars, as he eventually will, he will not go as an enemy. He will go to learn. And he may accidentally make mistakes. He may inadvertently antagonize or hurt the alien creatures he encounters.
And that's what you think happened at your listening post?
I do. That's why we must go back to the listening post to reestablish contact with it.
Now, it's quite possible that this phenomenon you discovered is here aboard Seaview right now.
How is it possible?
But there was no heat when we rescued you, Doctor. Only below 0 temperatures. And all we found there was an oddly shaped block of ice.
Ice? What has that to do with it? This alien entity was tremendously hot.
There was something inside that ice, like a pulsating glow that looked like fire.
Then it must be it. Where is this ice? I must see it.
Fire detail, report to Section D7 on the double. Repeat, fire detail to Section D7.
What's the trouble?
Emergency indicators show a sharp temperature rise in D7.
D7?
That's where we stored the ice block.
Doctor.
Feel that heat.
The entity is in there. It's come to life. We must talk with it, Admiral.
It stays behind steel doors. Do we know what it is and how we can control it?
But it came to me. Surely I am the one to say what to do next.
Chief, move in there with CO2.
Aye, aye, sir.
The heat is getting worse.
Who are you? Answer us! I am Professor Bergstrom. I've talked to you. Who are you?
It's getting hotter. Check the air conditioning.
Control room. Give us a temperature reading on Section D7.
115 degrees and rising.
Is the air conditioning working?
It's functioning normally, but it can't control that rise.
All right, crank it up.
Aye, sir.
What was in that cake of ice?
I told you. A heat being from deep space.
Well, whatever it was, it's certainly aboard. The heat is still rising.
We better find it and destroy it.
No! We can't. You can't just take for granted that an alien being is hostile.
Well, perhaps not. But I am certain it's dangerous to human life.
wins. I'm Bergstrom.
Chief, put it out in the double.
Aye, aye, sir.
What happened? It's gone. You've destroyed it.
Well, I sincerely hope so.
But it's murder. You have deliberately killed a creature from another world.
It's about time. I was beginning to feel like a boiled lobster.
All right, Chief, secure the detail.
Aye, aye, sir.
Control room. What's the temperature reading in section D7 now?
The heat's dropping now down to 108. But we're getting a rise in temperature amidships. It's up to 120 and still going up.
Well, apparently, nobody's been murdered, Bergstrom. The heat's still with us.
All right. Pinpoint the location and notify. On the double.
Aye, sir.
Please, listen to me. When you locate it again, let me make contact with it. I'm sure I can help.
Captain Crane, this is Sparks.
Go ahead, Sparks.
I'm picking up a strange sound, sir, like a voice lost in the wind.
That's it.
I can't make it out clearly, but I think I caught the name of Bergstrom.
I told you that was it. It came to make contact with me.
We'll be right there.
Aye, aye, sir.
Sir, heat amidships holding at 123 degrees. Still there, Sparks?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I'm afraid I've lost it.
You can't lose it. Get it back.
Coming through again, sir.
I speak to Professor Bergstrom.
I was right. I am the contact.
Commander of Station XZ5. It is necessary that we meet to talk. No harm will come to Professor Bergstrom. I wait. The temperature will not rise anymore on your ship. Not if we meet.
Chip, where's the heat center now?
The engine room area.
It asked for me. I will go to it. It could be that now we make contact face to face.
With what? Smoke? Flame?
I must go to it.
Not alone.
I wait for Professor Bergstrom. I wait.
Doctor. This is Bergstrom. I'm coming.
It's awfully hot in here, Ski.
Sure is. Now, the chief said to check out the electronic controls. Give me that meter box. Give me a check on the primary circuits. No, it shouldn't be this warm in here.
Yeah. Maybe that heat thing's close by.
Yeah, it could be. It's not here now.
Maybe we ought to get out of here.
Relax, will you? Relax. Now, we've got a job to do, so let's do it. What's your reading? I said, what's your reading?
Trouble. The needle's in the danger zone.
Hey, it's moving up higher.
Yeah. And it's getting hotter in here, too. Let's get out of here.
Hey, wait a minute. We better pull all the primary circuits first.
Right.
You okay?
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
I'll give you a hand.
Get out. I'm burning up. I can't take any more of this heat.
Easy, Pat, easy. We'll get out of this somehow.
What are we going to do? It's got us blocked.
I'll get some help.
Hurry up, Ski.
Hold on, I'm coming. Now, we got a chance to get out of here. This insulation will protect us.
That thing will burn us to a crisp.
It's our only chance. If we stay here, we're dead.
We're dead if we go.
Look, we can snap out of it. Now get behind me and hold on.
We can't make it. We'll fry.
Now listen, buddy, and listen good or you're dead. Now when I say go, we go and fast. Now it's our only chance.
Okay. Okay.
Now take a deep breath. I know. Let's go. Let's get out of here. The engine room, sir. It's the engine room. Burn some heat thrusters.
Secretary, this is the captain. There are two men hurt at the intersections of corridors 17 and 18. Get some stretchers down here fast.
Let's get the engine room.
What kind of a creature could have made prints like this?
Are you convinced now, Captain?
All right. I know we're faced with something that could destroy the Seaview and all of us. It's already cut down Kowalski and Malloy, so what are we going to do about it?
Just what it asks. We'll talk to it.
Admiral, we can't go in there without something to fight it with. Some protective clothing. And CO2.
It has nothing to gain from attacking the three of us. Let's hear what it has to say.
Yes, Admiral.
I asked for Professor Bergstrom of Station XZ5.
I'm here.
With others.
They are your friends too? We're all your friends.
Prove it. Do as I ask.
What do you ask?
It is simple. But who speaks?
I'm Admiral Nelson, and this is the captain of the Seaview, Commander Crane.
We have heard your words across space.
Who's we?
I am not here to waste words on explanation, but since you are here, we will take advantage of your presence. You have vast power aboard this ship. Use it.
What power?
You will employ the nuclear reactor to blast the thermal heat ray under the ice pack, directly beneath the hut, which was Arctic Listening Station XZ5. The ray will carry a heat blast of 3,000 degrees centigrade.
3,000 degrees would take at least 2 hours to build up that amount of heat.
In that case, I give you 2 hours. No more than you will direct the blast beneath the hut. That is an order.
Oh? We don't take orders. And why do you ask us to send that blast?
We do not give reasons. Suffice that they are good. Send the blast in 2 hours. Meanwhile, the heat will rise aboard your ship, slowly but inevitably. It will not drop until you fire the blast. If the blast is not fired, your ship and all aboard will die.
You, whatever you are, I am Bergstrom. You have not talked to me.
I have talked with the Admiral. It is sufficient. 2 hours.
I repeat, we don't take orders without reason.
Is that reason enough, Admiral? 2 hours, or you all die.
Engine room temperature.
124 degrees.
At least that thing's keeping the temperature down in the engine room.
Not in the rest of the ship. It's 117 degrees here in the control room, 136 in section F2, 138 in F3.
There are men in F3. Get them out of there. And turn the air conditioning up to full emergency.
Section F3, there's the exec. Evacuate your men into G9. Air conditioning section. Go to full emergency.
Admiral, the average temperature on your submarine is 132 degrees. At the present rate of rise, in 2 hours, every man on board will be dead.
If you're suggesting that we give in and send a heat blast onto the ice, the answer is no. Lee, any help from the computer?
None. All the known data have been fed into it, but it's not enough. Can't even give us a hint about that thing.
But you can't fight it. Either you send that thermal blast under the ice or we all die.
Any contact with Washington?
Oh, I can't make contact with anyone, sir.
What about the emergency circuits?
No, everything's out. That heat must have damaged the transmitter boxes.
How long to make repairs?
Well, possibly 3 hours. But they're down in section F3.
Admiral, could you come here, please? The heat's moving into the reactor room. It's 142 degrees in there and rising. We may have to abandon ship.
Oh, no, that's no good, Lee. We're not equipped to survive in the ice packs. And unless help came fast, we'd be frozen instead of roasted. And how are you going to get help? The radio's beyond repair.
Admiral, why fight when you could collaborate?
I can send that blast under the ice.
What can you lose? There's no one out there who can it hurt. I still say that whatever is on board this ship is Not belligerent. It came to me of its own free will.
Apparently with a desire to burn us all to a crisp.
I do not believe it.
Well, I do.
Give it a chance. We have the opportunity to learn things that man has never known before. True meaning of the stars, contact with intelligence from deepest space. Who knows what else we may learn?
Well, I'd like to learn why it wants a nuclear blast under the ice.
Blast the ice, you'll have your answer.
Yeah, well, what answer? There must be a reason why it needs heat and why it's putting pressure on us instead of destroying us.
Oh, you are wrong. I know that this thing is invincible.
Invincible? I wonder, it was trapped in the ice, perhaps dying of cold. If we hadn't brought it aboard, maybe that's the answer, cold. If we flood the engine room with
I will not let you kill it. I have given 10 years of my life.
Heat's rising again. It's 123 degrees in here, up to 149 degrees in the reactor room.
All right, flood the engine room now. Right away.
149 degrees in the engine room. What would you guess it would be in about an hour and a half?
Hot enough to melt some controls and set up a chain reaction.
Exactly.
Admiral, this is Crane. The flooding controls and circuitry are welded tight by the heat. I'll go into the engine room with CO2 equipment and activate from there.
Right, Lee. Go to it.
Get 2 more of these ready. I'll get the special rig.
Trying to kill you.
How would they kill me?
Want to flood this room with the icy sea waters.
Icy sea waters?
But you came to me. To me is why I stopped them.
What do you expect from me?
Oh, you can teach me so much. The secrets of the universe. I want to learn. But we can all learn. They too, if you will just meet us halfway. Tell me one thing, so they will help, not hinder. Why do you ask for the blast under the ice?
We do not answer questions.
Oh, but you want them to do what you say.
They will do what I say. So will you.
I want to.
You will. You will work with us because you wish to learn, and we will teach. But first, tell them to send that blast under the ice. They have hardly an hour left.
I can't force them.
You will find a way. If you fail, everybody on this ship dies.
Listen, there are over 100 men aboard.
We are no longer interested in discussion. Do as you are bid. Go.
128 here in the control room, 147 in the engine room, and 163 in the reactor room.
Admiral, this is Crane.
Kesley,
Find Bergstrom and throw him in the brig.
what happened?
He attacked me and knocked me out.
Did you flood the engine room?
No, he got me on the way. I'm heading there now.
I'll join you.
There is no hurry, Admiral. You're not going anywhere.
We put that gun down.
Order the blast. Heat the reactor and order the blast. You are wrong. You can't fight something bigger than you are. Order the blast.
Take him to the restraint ward and lock him up.
You are wrong. You will die. We will all die. I know. Now fire the blast. I know we will die. Fire it.
Take the com. I'll be in the engine room. She'll play the stream on it. I'll try to get to the flooding controls.
All set.
Let's go.
Fools, did you think you could destroy me? Your time is running out. Do as I say, or you yourselves shall all be destroyed, destroyed, destroyed.
Heat amidships in the engine rooms, 163. In the reactor room, 184.
If this keeps up, we'll either have to fire that blast or abandon Seaview.
What if there are more of them out there, frozen in the ice as this one was? Needing the heat from a nuclear blast to bring them to life.
If you're right, what can we do?
Go back to the hut. Take the Snowcat and an M74 time bomb, set it to blast the entire area.
With an M74, we could be in trouble, too.
No. But when do you get back? We'll abandon ship, flood the Seaview as we leave. Now move fast. Another half hour and we're all finished.
Done what I can. I want to help, but nobody listens.
2 men have left this craft. They go to the hut. In the interests of interplanetary accord, you must follow and destroy them.
But I can't leave the ship without being seen. I can't even get out of here.
We can teach and you can learn. Invisibility. It is an element which you will experience.
How do you mean?
Look at yourself. Get out. Get out now.
Yes, I'll go.
Where'd you go, sir? The bomb is secured on the Snowcat.
I don't have to tell you to hurry. None of us can stand much more heat.
But we'll get it done and get back as soon as possible.
All right, back in, boss.
closer, there might be more of them out here.
They've come in on the laser beam. And the heat of the nuclear blast under the ice could bring them to life.
So, we'll blow them back to where they came from.
Chief, come on.
Aye, sir.
We'll need about a half an hour to get Seaview out of here. We'll get it a blow at 2:45. It's 2:15 now.
Aye, sir.
Just the wind. Okay, come on, let's go.
No.
Who's there?
Dr. Bergstrom.
Where are you?
Over here.
Where? Bergstrom, where are you?
He's over there. Somewhere. He got away.
I hit him.
That's not the wind. He's gone.
Let's get out of here.
Aye, sir.
It's deserted. There's heat. You can touch it.
You can see it.
We have to get out of here, sir. That thing will fry us.
Admiral. Do you hear me? Do you hear me, Admiral? This is Crane.
Where are you, Lee?
In the control room.
Well, get out of there. The thing went forward. It could be standing right alongside of you.
Oh, we can see it.
We're in the missile room. Get down here fast.
Come on.
I don't have to brief you about this. All hatches, all escape routes are inoperable because of heat. Now, you have to cut through the upper escape hatch before we all die of heat.
Well, the only cutting gear we have down here is this torch, sir.
Well, that'll have to do. All right. Go ahead and keep in touch. Activate, Phil. At least we can flood that. It's just hope they can cut through the hatch.
get to abandoned ship.
I have divers in the hatch trying to burn their way out.
153. With that kind of heat, how long can we last?
Sir, this is Anderson in the escape hatch. There's not a prayer of cutting through up here.
What's the trouble, Andrews?
The escape hatch is welded to the entire deck section, sir. We have to cut through 5 feet of solid steel to get out.
All right, we'll bring you back in. Phil?
Aye, sir.
How long before the bomb blows?
8 minutes.
Well, I'd say it's a toss-up. Which gets us first? The heat or the bomb?
We're all finished, you know.
Finished? What does that mean?
They've set a time bomb. It will blow at 2:45. Everybody dies, including those others like you out there.
So you failed to stop them.
I tried.
That is not good enough. You have lost your usefulness. We do not need you.
So I must die. Burn like the others, is that it? Well, you can die too. There must be a way. What is it?
I speak to the commanders. The admiral, the captain. Send out men now. Deactivate that bomb. Deactivate that bomb.
And if we don't?
If you don't, this craft will boil and burst within minutes.
I got 6 minutes before the bomb goes.
It's boiling here.
I speak again to the commanders of this ship. You have my orders. The heat will continue to rise. Send out men now to stop that bomb. Are you doing as I bid you? Send out men.
Admiral, this is Bergstrom.
Bergstrom?
Listen. Listen.
Yes, Bergstrom.
The thing can die. Cold will kill it. Is there freezing equipment on board?
Liquid oxygen.
Admiral, listen to me. I can't.
Even with these, we'd burn to death before we get to the control room.
Well, get protective clothing.
No answer. You will not answer. Then the answer is with me. You will boil. Die. Die. Cold,
We've got it. It's over. The heat's falling.
It's not over. The bomb. Get us out of here, Lee, if we're still maneuverable.
And if we still have a crew. Prepare to dive.
Prepare to dive, aye.
Dive. Dive.
Dive, dive.
I think we made it. Choose the automatic pilot.
He's dead.
I'd better get things back to normal.
Now hear this. All hands report to duty stations. All hands to duty stations. You know something, Admiral? Huh? It's cold in here.
Well, let's be thankful for all small favors, Lee.
Captain, the hydrophone's picking up a strange source of sound. No identification. Could be a pack of whales feeding on plankton, sir.
Well, let's hear it. Take us down another 30 fathoms.
Maneuvering, reduce speed to 5 knots, descend to 200 feet.
200 feet. Aye, sir.
Control room.
Yes, Admiral.
What are we into?
We haven't identified it yet.
Oh, how much water below us?
90 feet.
All right, level off and come to a full stop. I'll meet you in the observation nose.
Aye, sir.
Anything on the charts?
There's no indication of anything abnormal.
Uh-huh. Well, perhaps this holds the answer.
Now, what is it?
I've been reading some old sea lore about these waters. 300 years ago, a fleet of British ships was destroyed in this area by a gigantic maelstrom. The survivors told of hearing a strange rock-like symphony coming up from the depths just before their ships were sucked down.
Well, there's been a lot of tall sea tales like that one.
I know, but there's often a hard core of fact buried in these old fables, you know?
Captain, we're getting a pretty strange reading on sonar.
Heavy turbulence approaching, Lee.
Action!
Damage control report.
Severe eruption of stabilizers, sir. Reactor room circuits are out.
How long for repairs?
Looks like at least a 3-hour job, sir.
Sounds like it's coming from out there.
Clear the screen.
Open collision screen.
Aye, sir.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
What was that?
I don't know. But, we better find out.
Chief Sharkey, ready a diving party to go out on a search mission.
Aye, aye, sir.
Yeah. Hey, Rich.
Kowalski, Richards, getting a diving gear on the double.
Hey, what's the poop?
What's the poop? Is that the way you address a chief petty officer?
Hey, I'm only kidding, Sharky. Now, Richards is a new man. Can't you tell him if there's anything special to this mission?
Do you think he can't handle it?
Well, I don't know if he's ready for anything tricky.
Well, he better be. You passed him on his frogman exam, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, but what does that got to do?
It's okay, Ski. I'm ready for anything out there.
Yeah, you hear that? He's ready to go.
I hear. But, this is his first trip, and he's still a little green.
Well, the only way for him to shape up is for him to get out there and take whatever comes along.
Chief's right, Ski. I gotta get my feet wet sooner or later.
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, come on, Sharky. Can't you tell us what the score is, huh?
Kowalski, when the captain gets here, he'll tell you what it's all about.
Yeah, but I thought that maybe...
Here. Getting a diving gear before he does get here, or you will be swabbing that deck for the rest of this trip.
It looked like a caricature of a man made of stone, but it could have been some kind of grotesque marine growth.
You believe that?
No.
Captain, the special diving party's ready to take off.
I'll be right there.
Aye, sir. Okay, Ski.
Thanks, Chief.
You all right, Kowalski?
Yes, sir.
Richards?
Kowalski checked him out, sir.
Yes, sir. Top grade.
All right. Now, I'm not sure, but it may be rough out there.
I can handle it, sir.
Fine. Now, there are two things I want you to check on. First, the cause of this turbulence, and any strange rock formation you might find.
Strange rock formation, sir? How do you mean?
Well, I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but we spotted something through the observation nose that looked like some kind of moving, fossilized rock growth.
I got it, sir. We report anything that looks like it doesn't belong there.
That's the general idea. Now, you stay close to Kowalski and don't take any chances.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man, let's move out.
The rudder has been repaired. We should have full power shortly.
Good, good. As soon as the reactor's back to normal, we'll have a look around here.
I'd certainly like to know if I saw what I think I saw.
Well, so would I, Lee. You know, seeing isn't necessarily believing, but...
Captain, we're picking up those weird noises again.
Bring up the sound, Patterson. It's the same as before, Admiral.
Uh-huh. We're in for trouble.
Now hear this, all hands. Secure all loose gear. Brace yourselves for another tidal assault. You all right, Patterson?
Yes, sir, just shaken up a bit.
Sounds gone, Lee. Maybe,
Damage control report.
Fire in frame 74, sir. A detail is on its way.
Very well, I'll be right there.
Aye, aye, sir.
The circuitry room.
the master control panel goes...
Get in there and save the master control! On the double! Easy. All right, come on.
Can't see a thing.
We have to seal off this section and flood it.
There's another man in there. All right, take it. Come on.
It's out, Chief.
How are the men?
Oh, they swallowed some smoke, but they're both okay now. Boy, what a mess.
How bad is it?
Well, some of the wires are shorted out. That's caused the smoke, but luckily there's no serious fire.
Is it operational?
Could be in a couple of hours.
Chief, put a detail on this panel.
Aye, Skipper. I'll have it looking like new in a jiffy.
Control room, calling the captain.
Yes, Chip, what is it?
Missile room reports one diver returning, one missing.
We're on our way.
Aye, sir.
What happened, Kowalski?
Where's Richard? We were swimming along, keeping close together, and all of a sudden some giant bubbles hit us. I battled my way out and looked around for Richards, but he disappeared.
No idea what happened to him.
No, sir, he just disappeared.
Maybe he panicked. His first mission, sir.
Do you think he lost his nerve?
Not Richards, sir. I'd stake my life on it.
Did you hear anything? Any strange noises?
Yes, sir. A clicking kind of noise, like rocks hitting together.
Did you see anything?
No, sir. I swam around looking for Richards. I couldn't spot a thing. The turbulence had wrecked my radio, so I figured I'd better get back and report.
Lee, get the flying sub ready for launch. I'm going to have to look for Richards. Chief, you come with me.
Aye, sir. Sir, I'd like to go back out again and look for Richards.
Now, you better get back on duty, Kowalski. We'll take it from here.
Aye, sir.
Prepare the flying sub for immediate launch. And send out another diving party to look for Richards.
Aye, sir.
sign of him yet, sir.
Keep looking, Chief. He's out there somewhere.
Stay on him tight, Patterson.
Captain, Richard's back.
How is he?
Doesn't look so good, sir. He's pretty beat up.
Get him down to sick bay. I'll be right down.
Aye, sir.
Sparks, patch me through to the flying sub. CV to FS1, CV to FS1. Come in, please.
What is it, Lee?
Admiral, Richards is back aboard.
Good. Good. Now, how is he?
I'm going down to the sick bay now to check him out.
All right, keep me informed. I'm going to have a look around out here.
Aye, sir. Chip, keep a close tab on the flying sub. We don't want to lose them now.
You hear anything?
Not quite sure, sir.
Well, I'm going to have another swing around. Turn up the hydrophone full. Hey, turn it down.
Look there, sir.
That seems to be the source of the sound. Flying sub to Seaview.
We read you, Admiral. Go ahead.
We've located the source of the sound. It's coming from a cave. We're going on to explore. So track us all the way.
Aye, aye, sir. We have you clear and sharp.
Easy.
Please.
Take it easy.
Just relax. Easy, boy. Easy. No, leave her.
You're gonna be all right.
Neil.
What's wrong with him?
Apparently, he's had some kind of terrible shock.
Shock?
Yes. All I can make out is that he was attacked by something weird. Monstrous.
What's this?
Richards was clutching that in his hand when he was brought in here.
It looks like some kind of fossilized growth. We'll analyze it later. I better bring the Admiral up to date. Now, let me know when he wakes up. He may have some answers for us.
I'll keep you informed, Captain.
We're picking up speed.
Strong underwater current.
All engines are back full, but I still can't hold it. Turn on emergency power.
It's jammed. I can't get it loose. Emergency power on, sir.
But at least we're holding our own.
How could you lose him, Patterson?
I don't understand it, sir. 1 minute they were there, sharp and clear, and then nothing.
Stay with him. They gotta be there somewhere.
Something wrong?
We lost contact with the Admiral.
What happened?
Don't know. Our tracking controls indicate the flying sub may have exploded.
Don't worry about me, sir. I'm all muscle.
Good, good. All right, you try to contact Seaview. I'll check the damage.
Aye, sir. FS1 calling Seaview. Come in, Seaview. Calling Seaview.
Forget it, Chief.
How bad, sir?
Not too bad. I think we might be able to get out of here.
Yeah, but, where are we?
Looks like we're in some kind of an underwater grotto. Hey, let's break out the raft and see, huh? Come on.
All right. Lovely spot for a massacre.
Not much chance of survival around here. I don't see a sign of anything edible.
Sir? Look at this. Found it behind the rock.
Flintlock, huh? About 17th century, I'd say.
300 years old. How did it get here?
The same way we did.
I didn't know it was...
It was loaded. That is one of the saddest phrases.
The rock is moving.
What do you mean? What do you mean the rock's moving?
The rock, it's moving.
Any contact?
Not a thing, sir. How's Richards?
He's still unconscious. Doc will call when he comes around.
Somehow I've got the feeling that Richards is the key to whatever's happened to the Admiral.
Hold it a minute, Chief. Might be able to talk to it. We're here as friends. You understand? Friends.
Peace! We come in peace!
Like talking to a brick wall.
It's no good, sir.
How you feeling, buddy, huh?
Doc said you had some kind of shock, but you're okay now, aren't you?
Shock. Yeah, shock. I'm fine. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Go away. Go away!
Take it easy. You're gonna be all right. Hey, Doc. Well, you better take a look at Richards. Why? I checked him thoroughly before. Well, he's acting peculiar. Maybe he's got a fever or something. Sure, I'll check him in a minute or two. Thanks, Doc. I'll get back on duty. Tell him I'll drop by to see him later. Easy. Take it easy, Richards. Take it easy, boy. Easy.
You are safe. They will not harm you while I am here. Let me introduce myself. Captain Jacob Wren of the submarine Troilus, at your service.
Well, I'm Admiral Nelson of the SSNR. Captain Wren. But the Troilus went down 30 years ago.
Quite. I managed to survive, thanks to the rock men.
Well, just what are they, Captain?
They were just like you and me, about 250,000 years ago.
You mean they were human?
Indeed, before they were trapped here by a cataclysmic eruption. Strange forces from the magma deep in the earth changed them into what you see now.
Mutants.
Exactly. As I am becoming, as you two will become. If you decide to stay with us.
Thanks anyway, but no thanks. We gotta get back to the ship, right, sir?
Right.
Wait. You have freedom of choice. Did we not allow the other one to return?
Oh, you mean Richards?
So he gave his name.
Well, what did you do to him?
Merely questioned him, Admiral. Our people are curious about many things, especially submarines that can travel to the surface. You have arrived at a propitious moment. If you wish to know more about my fossil people, please be kind enough to accompany me. The ritual fire, the time when, in a manner of speaking, our people are born. Watch closely. We have been washing out the impurities of the human race. After this last immersion, he will be like the others. He will soon be impervious to the ills of the flesh. That is the gift I offer you, gentlemen, a fountain of youth.
You plan to do that to us whether we want to or not. Now, why do you want to do it? Why?
Why, Admiral? Because I, Captain Jacob Wren, will lead my people back to Earth, to the promised land. We shall take over it as our heritage. I need your submarine, your men, your missiles.
Well, you'll never get to Seaview.
Admiral, your proud submarine lies helpless, defenseless out there, ready to be taken over at my command, with all its sophisticated weaponry.
Well, you can't fire those missiles.
Our firing procedures are top secret. You know that, Wren.
Of course, Admiral. And I also know that the complete operational data is safely tucked away in your cabin.
Richards.
Hand me a screwdriver.
Rich! Stop it!
Damage control.
Skipper? He's in the circuitry room. He attacked us. He's like a madman.
Now, slow down, Ski. Who are you talking about?
My buddy, sir. Richards.
What happened to him?
I don't know, Skipper. He's just gone berserk.
We better get to him before he breaks up the ship. Burks, take the con.
Have you decided to join us, Admiral? Help us return to the surface?
You can't go back there now. You're all mutants. You die.
No, Admiral. We are the strong ones, and I shall rule you all. You both will soon take your first dip in the fountain of life. I shall assemble the council.
Sir, we gotta get out of here. I couldn't agree more, Chief.
Richie? That is Richards?
Come away from that panel.
Come on, Richards. You know us. Take it easy, Rich. Take it easy. Come on, buddy. Let's go back to sickbay, huh?
Go.
Come on.
Go quickly while you can.
Come on, Porky, move out.
Can we do anything to help him, Skipper?
I'm afraid he's past being helped, Kowalski. Now we've got to help ourselves before he destroys the ship.
What about explosives?
It's too dangerous. Get a portable force field.
Right, sir.
Chief, I got an idea.
Keep him busy.
Phase him.
We'll need something stronger to stop him. The sonic machine.
That weapon's still in the experimental stage. You could blast the sea view apart.
We don't have much choice. Better hold him here, Kowalski.
Right, sir.
Chief. We're not out of this yet. Let's shut up.
There is no escape, Admiral. You shall see.
Full emergency power. Yes, sir.
Sir, they're on the diving planes.
Plug the conduit into the power system.
Maybe we can shock them off.
We don't have enough juice left.
What will you try?
Hurry it up, Chief.
Okay, sir. It's linked up.
Hang on. It's too much of a gamble, Lee. Those sound waves are still highly unstable.
I know. But if we hit the right vibration level, it should knock him out. Now, put this over there on the tool chest.
The wrong intensity could explode the hull.
I know. But I'll bring it up very slowly and then just hope for the best. Come on. Here goes.
Doesn't work.
I'll turn it up higher.
Well, forget it. We'll try something else.
It should work. It works.
Skipper, I couldn't hold him. He smashed the machine and he's headed for the missile room.
Now hear this. All crewmen will avoid the corridors leading to the missile room. Avoid all corridors in missile room area. Dog the hatch, quick. Can't tell.
Control room to captain. Control room to captain.
This is the captain.
We picked up the flying sub approaching berthing area, sir. Confirmed by radio contact.
We'll be right there. Let's lock him in the storage room. Come on. Stand guard with the sonic machine. If there's any trouble, call me in the control room.
Aye, sir.
We thought you were lost. What happened?
Later, how soon to get underway?
About half an hour. Maybe too late. Too late for what?
There's a huge grotto of fossil men below us. The men not let us get underway.
Fossils. Well, that's what Richard's changed into.
Something's happened to him.
We know exactly what that something was. Huh? I better hurry repairs before.
Sounds like they got here already. Unless it's Richards.
I better find out. Take the con, Chip. Then it wasn't Richards.
No, sir. Hasn't been a peep out of him.
There it goes again. Those rock men must be aboard.
The missile room. They could have gotten into the escape hatch. We'll seal off the corridors.
Don't bother, Admiral.
Kowalski, the sound machine.
You see, Admiral, there is no escape for you now. This is what you shall now all become. Gentlemen, I offer you one last chance to surrender peacefully.
Offer refused.
As you wish.
Let's take him, Chief. How high's the tune?
90,000 decibels.
Set it at critical.
That's 150,000 decibels, sir. You'll blow the ship apart.
If you've seen that grotto.
Aye, aye, sir.
Why don't you give up? You know you're beaten.
The battle's only begun, Admiral.
Get him! No, it's no good. Get plastic explosives.
Aye, aye, sir. Ski?
All right.
Ren, listen to me. You're not completely fossilized yet. Now, why not give up? We'll see that you get every medical attention we can.
For what, Admiral? To cure me? What makes you think I wish to be cured? This way I can become immortal. With Richard's help, I've sent these missiles. They're programmed to destroy your country.
Turn over the submarine or I'll fire them.
Sounds like he means it.
He does.
I'm waiting for your answer, Admiral.
What is your decision?
I'll try to stall him. You try to get into the missile room through the air ducts.
All right, now keep him busy. Maybe I can pull the teeth on those timers.
Kowalski, get back out of sight of that sound machine.
Right, sir.
Your time is up, Admiral.
I'm going to fire.
Wait. If I agree, exactly what are your terms?
Unconditional surrender.
If you wish to be given your orders, you may come in here alone.
Agreed.
Now, Admiral, you will escort Richards to the control room and turn the operation of the Sea View over to him.
As soon as you shut down the timers.
Not so fast, Admiral. Do as I ask first.
But, Richards isn't qualified to operate the Sea View.
No further arguments, Admiral. Go.
Kowalski!
You have gained nothing but death now, Admiral.
Carefully, sir. I figured it would best in this hatch.
I said it.
Aye, sir. Skeet, give me a hand. Right. Ready, sir.
Oh, what blew? Propulsion fuel from the last missile. You disarmed the others.
Where's Ren?
He was standing right in front of the blast. I don't know how badly he got it.
I am not alone, Admiral. The others are coming. They will follow me.
Chief, prepare torpedoes for immediate launch. I'm going to close that grotto forever.
Aye, sir.
Then the pounding came, the terrible pounding, as if the heart of Satan himself was beating. An evil hymnal of the rocks as a band of devils sounded from the deep. And that's all.
I suppose that's what it sounded like to the sailing men 300 years ago.
But you know something, Lee? They went too far wrong.
এটা কি?
এটাতে মোচাটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে ইয়ে করা হয়েছে, গরু মাংস আর ডাল দিয়ে ভুনা করা হচ্ছে কিমা দিয়ে।
এটাতে কি মোচা?
আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে, অনলি 5 মিনিটস।
দিবা হ্যাজ নো আইডিয়া কোনটা মোচা কোনটা থয়। অসিত,
জি স্যার।
কি বানাচ্ছেন আজকে?
আমরা আজকে করছি থোড় দিয়ে চিংড়ি দিয়ে একটা কোফতা কারির রসা। মানে কারি আর রসা তো একই জিনিস, তো আমি রসা বলছি কারি না বলে।
বাংলা কুইজিন নিয়ে কনফিডেন্ট না?
হ্যাঁ, কনফিডেন্ট।
আপনার কি হচ্ছে, কেমন লাগছে?
যে আমাদের যেহেতু ডিসাইড করা হয়েছিল একটা কারি হবে অ্যান্ড একটা ভর্তা হবে, সো আমরা আরেকটা ইয়েতে সাইড ডিশের সাথে রেখেছি আপনার মোচা দিয়ে ছুটকি দিয়ে একটা ভর্তা করেছি।
12 মিনিটের মতো বাকি আছে। হ্যাঁ
জি জি শেফ, আমাদের কাস্টম শুধু 3টা বাকি।
জাস্ট এই যে সার্ভ করবেন, ক্লিন করবো।
গুড লাক। আশিতা, 10 মিনিট বাকি। হয়ে যাবে
ইনশাআল্লাহ।
কস্টিং ডান?
Costing done, cleaning will be done and cooking are done. তো এখনো শেষ হয়নি, আর 11 মিনিট বাকি আছে, ইনশাল্লাহ হয়ে যাবে। যেহেতু তোমার কোপ্তা ভাজাটা হয়ে গেছে, এই গ্রেভিটাও রেডি, জাস্ট এটাতে ডিপ করবো 2 মিনিট।
প্রেজেন্টেশন
জি, কস্টিং ফাঁকে করছি আমরা, প্রায় হয়ে গেছে।
মোচা ইনফিউজ করা। দেন এটা কি?
এটাতে মোচাটা দিয়ে হচ্ছে ইয়ে করা হয়েছে, গরু মাংস আর ডাল দিয়ে ভুনা করা হচ্ছে কিমা দিয়ে।
এটাতে কি মোচা?
এটাতে হচ্ছে এটার ফুলটা আর কি।
দ্যাট ইজ মোচা। এন্ড দেন
এটাতে হচ্ছে ওই যে যেটা ভিতরে ছিল। ও হ্যাঁ।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 10 মিনিট বাকি আছে, মাত্র 10 মিনিট। এই 10 মিনিটের মধ্যে আপনাদের প্লেটিং কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, কস্টিং করতে হবে, সেই সাথে কিচেন ক্লিন করতে হবে।
ভালো, সবাই মোটামুটি অন টাইম শেষ করে ফেলবে। ক্লিনিং কস্টিংও সবার হয়ে গেছে, টিম ওয়ার্ক তো। বাট আমি একটা জিনিস নোটিস করলাম যে টিম এ অসিত, জোয়ারিয়া, তারা বলছে যে আমার দেশ এটা, আমার দেশ এটা। সো ওই জিনিসটা ক্লিয়ার করে দিলাম যে আমার দেশ আমার দেশটা, দিস ইজ এ টিম ওয়ার্ক, দুটো দেশ আমাদেরই হবে। সাইমা অ্যান্ড লাকির মধ্যেও দেখলাম যে বন্ডিংটা খুব একটা স্ট্রং মনে হয় নাই, রীতিমতো ঝগড়া করতেছে তারা, বোঝা যায় দূর থেকে দেখে।
এখনো কথাবার্তায় বলে যাচ্ছে।
আবার একটা ইন্টারেস্টিং জিনিস কি জানেন, দিবা হ্যাজ নো আইডিয়া কোনটা মোচা কোনটা থয়। জিজ্ঞেস করতেছে যে এটার নাম জানি কি, যে কোনটা। বাট ইন্টারেস্টিং থিং ইজ দে আর দি অনলি কাউন্টার যারা নাকি সুইট রেসিপি করতেছে।
এই মোচা আর থোড়টা দিয়ে,
হ্যাঁ থোড়টা দিয়ে একটা
স্পাইসি সেভরি কিছু একটা।
অনেক ইন্টারেস্টিং।
কিচেন কার ক্লিন আছে না আছে দেখতে হবে একটা।
এই সাইডে মোটামুটি সবাই ক্লিন। এখানে আমি দেখলাম যে ইবা আর তামান্নারটা একটু স্লাইটলি ক্লিন না, সেজতি আর কুমোর স্টেশন একদমই ক্লিন না, এখন অনেক বাকি।
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 5 মিনিটস বাকি আছে, অনলি 5 মিনিটস। এর মধ্যে আপনাদের সব কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, প্লেটিং, কস্টিং অ্যান্ড ক্লিনিং। সেকেন্ড, অনলি 19 সেকেন্ড, আমি কাউন্টডাউন দিচ্ছি। 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 0 টাইমস আপ।
তো সেরা রাঁধুনি থেকে আমাকে বলা হয়েছে আপনাদের উদ্দেশ্যে একটা চ্যালেঞ্জ দিতে, আর সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমার অপছন্দের কোনো একটা খাবার, যেটা আমি খাই না একদমই, এরকম কোনো একটা খাবার মানে আপনারা রান্না করবেন এবং সেটা আমি দেখবো যে আমি এটা খেতে পারি কিনা, অথবা আপনারা আমাকে খাওয়াতে পারেন কিনা, আর সেটা হচ্ছে মূলা।
আমাদের আজকের এপিসোডের তোমাদের টাস্ক হলো পারলে খাওয়াও।
আমরা তো দুটো টিম পেলাম, একদল চিনি দল, একদল হচ্ছে লবণ দল। কিন্তু আজকে কোন দল পারফর্ম করবে?
এটা আমরা রাঁধুনি কয়েনের হেল্পে টস করে ডিসাইড করব। লবণ অ্যান্ড চিনি দুই গ্রুপ থেকে সাফায়েত আর অসিত চলে আসেন সামনে। ট্রফি শেয়ার রাঁধুনি।
কে কোনটা নেবে?
ট্রফি।
উনি ট্রফি বলেছে।
ট্রফি শেয়ার রাঁধুনি।
ট্রফি।
কংগ্রাচুলেশন অসিত অ্যান্ড টিম। আপনি আপনার টিমের সাথে ডিসকাস করে ডিসাইড করবেন আজকে কি আপনি রান্না করতে চাচ্ছেন নাকি আজকে আপনি অপোনেন্ট টিমকে রান্না করতে দিবেন। কি ডিসাইড করলেন?
আজকে আমরা বসে বসে ওদের রান্না দেখব।
হাউ অবভিয়াস।
শেফ যখন আমাকে আর সাফায়াতকে ডাকলো, তো দেন যখন টসটা আমার ভাগ্যে আসলো, তো সবার ডিসিশন নিয়েই আমি আসলে ডিসিশনটা নিয়েছি।
টসটা অসিদ্ধা জিতে নেন, আজকে রান্না করতে হবে। তখন চিন্তা করলাম যাক অন্তত একটা হেসেল বেঁচে গেল, আজকে রান্না করে যাব, টেনশন ফ্রি, কালকে আরামসে বসে বসে মজা দেখবো।
আপনারা যার যার কুকিং স্টেশনে চলে যাবেন এবং আপনারা এখানে এসে প্লিজ দাঁড়িয়ে যাবেন।
আমরা লবণ দল পেলাম, চিনি দল পেলাম, আজকে রান্না করছে চিনি দল, কিন্তু রান্নাটা করবেটা কি
আমরা নিজেরাও জানি না আজকে কি হবে। কিন্তু যিনি আসলে জানেন কি হবে, আমরা তার কাছ থেকে জেনে আসি। আমরা চোখ রাখি একটু স্ক্রিনে।
হ্যালো এভরিওয়ান, আমি বিদ্যা সিনহা মিম, সেরা রাঁধুনির সিজন 8-এ এখন যে টপ 14 আছেন, আপনাদের সবাইকে আমার পক্ষ থেকে অনেক অনেক শুভেচ্ছা। আমি জানি আপনারা অনেক লম্বা একটা জার্নি করে আজকে টপ 14-এ আছেন এবং আমি আপনাদের ফুল প্রোগ্রামটাই দেখেছি, খুব এক্সাইটেড ছিলাম যে কবে আসলে আমি আপনাদের হাতের রান্না টেস্ট করতে পারবো। তো সেরা রাঁধুনি থেকে আমাকে বলা হয়েছে আপনাদের উদ্দেশ্যে একটা চ্যালেঞ্জ দিতে, আর সেটা হচ্ছে যে আমার অপছন্দের কোনো একটা খাবার, যেটা আমি খাই না একদমই, এরকম কোনো একটা খাবার মানে আপনারা রান্না করবেন এবং সেটা আমি দেখবো যে আমি এটা খেতে পারি কিনা, অথবা আপনারা আমাকে খাওয়াতে পারেন কিনা, আর সেটা হচ্ছে মূলা। মানে মূলা দিয়ে কোনো রান্না আমি আসলে খাই না, সেটা দেশে অথবা দেশের বাইরে যেখানে আমি ঘুরতে যাই না কেন, আমাকে কেউ খাওয়াতে পারে না। আর আজকের চ্যালেঞ্জ এটাই যে মূলা দিয়ে আপনারা রান্না করবেন এবং আমি দেখতে চাই এই অপছন্দের খাবারটাই আমাকে আপনারা খাওয়াতে পারেন কিনা। সো
ডিয়ার পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আমাদের আজকের এপিসোডের তোমাদের টাস্ক হলো পারলে খাওয়াও।
যখন দেখলাম মূলা তখন খুব একটা শকড হইনি, বিকজ মূলা তো খাওয়াই হয় সচরাচর। কিন্তু একটা টেনশন মাথায় কাজ করছিল যে এখানে নর্মাল রেসিপির কোনো দাম নেই, সো আমাকে বেটার কিছু আইডিয়া বের করতে হবে।
মূলা আমার জামাই এটা পছন্দ করে না, যিনি আজকে আসছে উনিও পছন্দ করে না, কিন্তু আজকে এটা আমার ওনাকে খাওয়াতে হবে অ্যান্ড আই হ্যাভ টু মেক শিওর যেন সে এটা পছন্দ করে।
রান্না শুরুর পালা, এবং আপনারা সবাই জানেন যে আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা গত পর্বের মতো এবারও আপনাদের সময় দিয়েছে 1 ঘন্টা। এই 1 ঘন্টার মধ্যে রান্না কমপ্লিট করতে হবে, প্লেটিং করতে হবে, কিচেন ক্লিন করতে হবে, এবং অবশ্যই খুবই ইম্পর্টেন্ট যে পার্ট সেটা হচ্ছে কস্টিং। সো আজকে আমরা সবাই চাই এই 8টি টিম যেন খুব প্রপারলি সব কিছু কমপ্লিট করে। ওকে, সো আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন। বসাবো পানি দিব না, এই যে পায়ে দেন ডালটা নিয়ে তো
দাঁড়াও আমি এই যেটা করে
বাটা নাই বাটা না আস্ত চালে দিয়ে এখানে ব্যানার টেক্সিং এ একটা ছুরি দিতে বলো একটা ছুরি ভাই একটা ছুরি দেন না এই সমস্যা থেকে এই যে সবাই খেলবে কি দোষ কালকে নাম ভাবি লাইভ কোকোনা বিভাগ আচ্ছা ছিল কোকোনা পানি আপনাদের কিন্তু রেজাল্টটা কি লাগে এই তিনটা গ্লাস না কিন্তু অবশ্যই অনেক সিস্টেম Selamat. Snarare.
মূলা দিয়েছে এরকম রান্না করা যায় আমার কোনো আইডিয়া ছিল না মানে অসাধারণ হয়েছে থ্যাংক ইউ বিশেষ করে এই মুজটা তো মানে অন্যরকম
আনবিলিভেবল মানে ওয়াও একটা ফিল
থ্যাংক ইউ এবারে ঢাকার নাশিতা বাসার আপনার ফুড নিয়ে চলে আসুন আমি বানিয়েছি হচ্ছে র্যাডিশ মিটলো আর বানিয়েছি হচ্ছে র্যাডিশ মুগস
স্টাফিং এ মূলার সাথে আর কি দিয়েছেন মূলা ক্রিম চিজ এন্ড
মূলা ফিলাডেলফিয়া চিজ আর একটু ব্ল্যাক পেপার
এন্ড দেন চিকেনটাতে
চিকেনটাতে হচ্ছে আমি অ্যাড করেছি জিঞ্জার গার্লিক একটু অনিয়ন মিক্সড হার্বস লাইক কোরিয়েন্ডার পার্সলে আর মিন্ট
এটা কিছু
এটা হচ্ছে মুজ মূলার মুজ
মূলাটা কিভাবে
মূলাকে ফার্স্টে আমি ঘিয়ে ক্যারামেলাইজ করে নিয়েছি দেন ওটাকে আমি হচ্ছে ক্রিম চিজের সাথে অ্যাড করব
সো এটাতে আর কি দিয়েছেন আমি আপনার স্টেশনে গোচুজাং দেখছিলাম সো হাউ ডিড ইউ পুট গোচুজাং ইনটু দিস
গোচুজাং বেসিক্যালি এনেছিলাম আমি ভেবেছিলাম যে মূলার বানাবো আপনার কিমচি বানাবো বাট আমি আসলে টাইমে কভার করতে পারিনি দ্যাটস এটা স্কিপ করেছি
খুব ভালো হয়েছে
থ্যাংক ইউ
আমার কাছে লোফটাও ভালো লেগেছে মূলা দিয়ে যে লোফটা তৈরি করা হয়েছে আর মুসটা একদম সুপার সিরিয়াসলি এটা মূলার কোনো কিছু এটা আমি বিলিভ করতে পারছি না
থ্যাংক ইউ
আনবিলিভেবল মানে ওয়াও একটা ফিল
থ্যাংক ইউ
সত্যি খুব ভালো সত্যি খুব ভালো থ্যাংক ইউ
নাশিদা মূলা দিয়েছে এরকম রান্না করা যায় আমার কোনো আইডিয়া ছিল না মানে অসাধারণ হয়েছে থ্যাংক ইউ বিশেষ করে এই মুজটা তো মানে অন্যরকম মিষ্টি একদম পারফেক্ট আমি মিষ্টি মানে খুব কম খাই খেতে পারি না বাট এটা একদম
আমি আপনার কথা চিন্তা করি একটু
পাই না কম দিয়ে মানে এটা আমার কাছে মিষ্টি মনেই হয়নি মানে এতটা পারফেক্ট হয়েছে অ্যান্ড দেন এটাও তো বেস্ট এবং এই প্রোগ্রামের নাম যে পারলে খাওয়াও আমি যে চ্যালেঞ্জ দিয়েছি আমি জানি না মানে একের পর এক আমি হেরে যাচ্ছি
আই থিঙ্ক আজকে বাকি 3 জাজেসের ফেভারিট ছিল মূলা মুজটা বাই দ্য ওয়ে আই লাভ দ্য নেম মূলা মুজ বাট আই থিঙ্ক this would be my favorite I absolutely love it and I can't stop eating it আমি নিজের জন্য যে পিসটা নিয়েছিলাম ওটা শেষ হয়ে গেছে now I'm just nibbling on this very well done I can taste the mula the texture of mula আপনি কমপ্লিটলি অফ চলে যাননি আমি ক্রিম চিজ দেখে মনে করেছিলাম যে মুলার কে মনে হয় ওভার পাওয়ার করে নেবে but I can taste the mula চিকেনের সাথে it blends really well I think it was a very smart concept with the sauce it's just magical great job very well done costing ঠিক আছে thank you very much
Ok, và mình sẽ tô tương tự như vậy với một chấm ở bên phía cánh bên phải nữa nha. Ok, vậy là mình đã dùng xong màu tím để tô bức tranh rồi nha. Và tiếp theo thì mình sẽ cất màu tím này đi. Và mình sẽ sử dụng màu vàng nha. Mình sẽ dùng màu vàng để tô phần hai cái chấm ở trên thân của chú bọ rùa này trước đã. Ở đây mình sẽ dùng màu vàng này đi. Đây là màu vàng mình sẽ sử dụng. Thế về sớm ấy.
Thầy thích là được. Tuần này là cái thầy dễ hơn thầy dạy. Lần trước là thầy khác.
Ai biết, tưởng định
Bây giờ
video này
buồn cười vậy. Ở dưới kia nãy người ta chắc quét xe vào người kiểu đi xe ấy, mít vào cái bà đi bộ sao. Bà ngã đấy xong rồi cái nước ảo lên đâm chết người à, cũng bảo mẹ đó. Xấu hổ ấy, xong mấy ông xung quanh mấy ông mới hỏi. Xấu hổ gì đó. Ủa, mấy thế? Gì đây Vân? Sao mà cái ăn với ỉa thế?
Điền ở từ sáng rồi. Em gom lại đây.
Cảm ơn. Cảm ơn vì đã đến.
Khiếp, mua ốp mới mà cái mùi ốp mới toàn silicone ghê quá.
Thế hả?
Mùi không đau ở đầu. Ok, và mình sẽ tô cả phần giữa này của chú bọ rùa này bằng màu vàng mình đang cầm nha. Cười lên mặt to như nhau.
Tưởng sinh đôi không ấy.
Rau là đúng rồi, còn gì nữa. Không ăn rau tao có chết cha mày chứ. Đang bảo mày không ăn rau tao có chết cha mày chứ.
Ông ơi, người ta tao bón, anh không lo. Ông lo cái gì?
Thằng này mai nó gọi cả thằng Phong rồi. Thằng này thích nói chuyện bao đồng. Hết cám đến em chi của Phong liền. Đừng có duyên cám của thằng Lào thằng ấy biết chứ đừng có thằng này. Ông nhá, ông cứ chơi gắt củi bỏ thành người thôi. Mệt, đi chơi thì mệt. Chơi mà không mệt. Nắm đi. Đau 7 phút.
Ok, tô xong bức tranh con khỉ. Xin chào các bạn. Xin chào các bạn, hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn tô màu bức tranh con tê giác. Ok, bắt đầu. Mình sẽ tô màu của bức tranh tê giác màu xám.
Nhìn tay em.
Trời, 5 phút thế.
Bạn thằng nào? Thằng anh tô.
Thốn vậy này.
Ôi, chưa đi được chưa? Ai cả mình nhiệt tình thế. Ai cả mình. Lúc dùng cũng ăn luôn cả con bù tổ.
Ông ơi, đừng chửi tục ông ơi.
Mày cũng tập trung. Tập vào thì
Mà anh em làm cân thịt trâu gác bếp của bác Tân về ăn nhé. Có gần 1 triệu một cân không?
sau nó mắc luôn rồi.